Hello everyone, it's Tessa and I hope you're doing good today. We're going to do episode 8 of Banished. Let's get it loaded up. When we left off, everything had just started going smoothly. There we go. So we had left this up when we closed out because I can't remember if we wanted to check if we had field onion seeds or we were going to buy field onion seeds. Let's see. We were going to buy field onion seeds. Rock melon. We're doing pretty good in there, so let's buy both of them. So we need 6,500. Look at that. We're going to just wipe out reeds. Trade that and dismiss that. Our problem is people. We'd started building the first of our industrial. That looks like to be coming along. We've got 2 forges, a jade quarry, a 10 mine shaft, and we're going to build 2 meat tanneries. And we need 10, so we have our iron. We have 2 types of iron. We have iron where it comes straight out of the mine as iron, and then iron ore. And iron ore needs to be processed, so we're going to process one of these forges, and this is just the beginning of our forges. Once the city gets big, we may have 6 forges going. Oh shoot, we'll put an extra leg on that. Go to this and then road. Let's see. Darn. Let's come back to that. Let's see what we got over here before they leave. Llamas and pigs. I think we have... Whoops. I want to use the arrow keys because I did Anno 1800 the other day and you have to use the arrow keys. So that's chickens. You got sheep, deer, bison. We got 2 making. I don't think we have cows, chickens. This is for the horses. So we have to find... Aha. We can put the horses here. And we can do pigs there. We have sheep, but we don't have llamas, so... we can start over here maybe. Doing a line of animals. So let's put a road. And we'll put 2. There's the road. 15 by 13, 19, 19, 20. Second one. And let's make that, since it's winter, priority. And we'll start off by putting a market. And then we'll put a storage in. And then we'll put some houses. So just put little regular houses. Here. You hit this little button right here, it takes you right to that. So we have another one, so let's pull it up and set it aside. Let's see if we can. We don't have either one of these. So how much would it be to do 8 of both? 9,200. I don't think. Let's just leave him sit there for a while and see how long it takes them to build it up. And this one, we have 200 tools, 189. You're always having to kind of look. How many tools do I have to how many people? And make sure you have enough, because you run out quickly. There's really nothing here that we really need desperately right now. Fisherman. Seem like probably put one over here. Horses left and went over. Hop seeds, we just dismissed those on another trader. So we have 0 laborers. get the pigs. Let's get rid of this. $250 lumber. So do 350 lumber. $150 leather, 25 fur, and 2,200. We did it. Now we can get 8 pigs, and we'll put them there. And I guess we'll take one. There we go. Now, it's like they picked up all the food and planted food. Missing a tailor, so let's put that person in. So we started some advanced food production, a greenhouse, a salting house, a drying shack that goes along with this. Trying to use up like we're getting a lot of eggs, so hopefully the industrial guy will maybe bring glassware. So let's get excuse me, sorry to clear my throat. Be under advanced food. We're going to put one preserving place. Let's put 2. It takes glassware, and I believe this one takes casks or crates or something, which those are building. You get barrels, casks, and crates. We have all our little chickens. That's what's helping us have more feathers, more eggs, and more chicken meat. They seem to take the chicken. You know, we only have 680. But that'll allow us, once we have carrots, potatoes, but we accidentally sent our potatoes off. We hit dismiss instead of purchase. But it looks like our stone is almost out, I believe. Didn't we put, yeah. When our stone over there runs out, we'll go ahead and put up a big quarry. We have a lot of openings. So I put a hunter in there and it didn't go in, which means this hunter and gatherer over here must have opened. Yep. And need to just straight up put 4 and 3, because what happened was they came from over here. So let's put some houses. Let's put one of these. So this one again, you need a space on each side of it. There's the first story and the second story goes here. And the third story goes there. And let's put 2 of them and that'll be 6 houses. And then let us put a woodworker. We have 47 students, 20, 40, 60, so we're okay. Schools. This one should be pigs. Right here. The thing about pigs and chickens seem to grow the fastest. And I'm choosing like carrots and peas because in advanced food, the soup, like chicken soup, needs peas, carrots, and potatoes. And we don't have potatoes yet, but sometimes you can buy them. Probably should have bought the cotton seeds, but it's not built back up yet, so. And this one is food, which we're doing really well on food. Like if there was like onions or potatoes, I might buy it, but we're gonna let these stay full. $192 stone, and we have, let's go ahead and let them build that. We need to really stay on top of this so we have enough to fuel. We need to get the chickens out of our auxiliary coop for when we buy animals. We don't want trade animals. Now, usually I'll do trade animals because they sell high. But I wait until later. So we have the new, so we'll put 2 here and we'll put 2 here. And that only leaves 2 and 2. If we look over here under gatherer, 15 of 20. So we need 5. And then hunter, 14 of 18. So we'll keep an eye on our laborers. And let's have them take a sip of over here. And it's been a while since, yeah, see they have, they'll stop making wood. This is amount 3,000 fuel limit. So that's about 1,500 in wood and 1,500 in lumber. So that's okay. Put a school, put an herbalist, put a church, and a graveyard. Graveyard has to be at least 7. So let's do 15 by 7. And we have 6 houses going up. And we should put storage. And let's put marketplace on the other side. Up there, let's see. There's no overlap. So let's put a small one right here, and it will overlap on both, and then that should allow them to so it looks like we're starting to increase on who we're losing in old age. We don't seem to be losing people to anything crazy other than old age. See, we're behind on homes. We have 94 homes, but 103 families. So we need to put in a few little houses. Let's put a couple here. So our biggest problem is people. So when you have a trading post and you have a town hall, that's when nomads will start coming. And nomads should start coming. And so if in this episode nomads don't come, and I think what's happening, why nomads are not coming, and see, I put these lodging houses down in preparation for nomads. And it's like overflow housing. If nomads aren't coming, it's because we don't need those. And we don't desperately need those. Hemp. If they're not coming, it's because it's the game's not recognizing not having a traditional, which is right here, a traditional trading post. And if they don't come in this episode, we'll try next episode putting a traditional trading post down and see if that triggers nomads. Another alternative could be there's a little deal under civic buildings. We don't bother with wells because I have disasters turned off. There's a little nomad well. You can put this little well down and the nomads will come to that instead of the town hall. But we're still doing good on food. But again, winter has consistently, since we started this game, came too early. And if we wouldn't have them picking up the food like that and leaving it, we already have bison, and we don't want to do any trade animals yet. So we're going to let these build back up. And they're starting to. This one's getting to where it's getting close to its halfway point. And this one is already there. It's maxed on both of them, which is good. We're low on hunters. We got our new pastures, which is good. We should build a couple more. $20. 20 by 20. By 20. And that will allow us to buy more animals. 94 of 104, so that's 10 houses short. What was our grain? Rye. Oh, look. I thought this windmill covered everything. It does not. So I wonder which one covers everything. Food. Let's put this down and see. I keep wanting to use the wrong. This is WASD, and I keep trying to use the arrow keys because one of the last games I played, you have to use the arrow keys. So let's put a little grinder. Let's put it right here. And let's put it up here so we can see what it's done. Oh look, we have 6 people. Let's go to our hunters and add 2 more hunters and 2 more gatherers. And that leaves us 2. Getting built up. We're at the halfway point. We need workers. Seems to be our issue. That everything is looking good. Serious overproduction, which is what we went for. And I got plenty of tools and plenty of clothes. I got 40 kids and 40 things, but I know that we have 20, 40, 60 potential teachers in our original 8 students there. That's the church. Where's the school? 12 students there, so that's 20, 40. Good teacher. 20, 40, 60. So we're good. Now we got, let's put a baker in there. And let's see if we can get this to hurry up. We needed to move the chickens out of our auxiliary. So let's get chickens here. Won't let me empty them out of here over to here. Let's just go ahead and butcher those 9. And that'll empty. That'll empty this so that we can make it blank. Shoot. Didn't get over there in time. We missed the trader. We have livestock, seed, and port. So those are both trade. Let's get another dock worker. Let's see how this is going. Let's add another farmer. Oh, we should have 2 bakers though. 3. Oh, it looks like one moved over to that other. No, I only have 1 going. There, now we'll get someone grinding rye. Now that seems to be our only problem. We have plenty of food, plenty of storage. Our problem, oh, we're starting to get 100. See that? 100, 100. So we might need more storage over here, this is a good place to do it, where the eventual of this, whereas we have the village, the fields outside of town, and now another village going down this way. And then we'll repeat the farmland over here. And then here is advanced food production. We've got different buildings going in there. So let's look at our farmers. $42 of $45. That's not bad. Let's see how our little industrial area is starting to form out. They're still working on it. They're down to 120 bangs, so it's built and everything is ready to go. It's just a matter of the builders getting over here. But there's 143 things for 3 builders to build, so. And we're gonna put some more. Let's just straight up put 2 of those there. Gonna take off that road. I believe it takes a builder to do that. These are just laborers. So there's only one actual laborer, but all the people that are farmers, when it's not farming season, will act as a laborer. The same thing with if a blacksmith's tools are at his max, he'll work as a laborer. The woodcutter, farmers, the ones that pretty much work year-round are your herdsmen, your like if her deal is full, whoever's working here, they'll work as a laborer. So anyone who's at the capacity of their work will work as a laborer when they don't have their regular work. Found the 2 farms. And that seems to be our only issue, is we don't have enough people. So we're not getting nomads, and we should be. So I think I would rather build a nomad well. We're just about at the end of this episode. So I think I would rather build a nomad well than another trading post. So let's put that right here. And let's have them build it. And we're going to put it right here. That way we can always see when nomads come. And we'll shake up, discombobulate a builder and have him come over here and build this. So the people will put the items. And when all the items are in it, 4 logs, 10 of 40 stone. When all the items are in, then the builder will come over and build it. Again, with the trade animals, we don't want them. And that's built up so we can get our llamas. We don't have any llamas yet. So let's do 500 lumber and 2,800 reeds. And now we have llama, which I believe is right over here. And we have a worker. And let's see, this was supposed to kill the chickens, so that's open. We'll put it on work, and that will make that worker not be there. And we have one person without a house. Get some tomato seeds. And then we'll put in the advanced food production. Going to be growing tomatoes so we can do a ketchup factory. $95 homes, so we're still falling on homes. Fisherman, trader. I find it interesting that the traders are not living. Let's build a couple more and keep the blue theme, which is F. And we'll put 3 more houses. And see if we can't get our traders to live in their houses. To 36, and over on this new church that we were doing, we put a graveyard, so those are almost built. That's good. Let's put a second pasture here for food. You can build on a mountain. 21 out of 19. We can put some second horses there. And that is our biggest issue. We're producing plenty of everything. We still are waiting on our second tier of manufacturing. It's just we have more items than builders. Let's put another builder in. They're doing their best. Oh, we've got the Nomad well in, though. Let's see if our last little bit of time we can't get some Nomads in. Now, the thing about Nomads is we're 100% closed and 100% educated. We're also 100% happiness and 100% health. So, we're doing great. When the Nomads come in the whole story of Banished, or these are people who have been banished from their society. And so they establish a new home, and this is what it was. Our banished people came here, and I believe we had 12 people, maybe 16. And from that, they've created this little homeland. Now, nomads are other banished people hoping they can come here, and all the adults come uneducated. So that brings a layer of uneducated people into your world. And uneducated people in Banished don't work as well as an educated person. And so it will just be that one generation. All their children that they bring with them will go to school. So it'll be that one generation that is uneducated. And usually they end up filling, look, we have 8 laborers all of a sudden. Did we have a teacher die? Usually that's what happens when you get that many laborers that quickly. But that's not what happened. 5 teachers, 5 fields. So it was just the regular, so we needed 2 more farmers to fill our farmers. 44, 45, so 45 farmers. And the next thing, let's add another builder. And then we need to do our gatherer and farmer. It looks like they're caught up, but 17 of 20. Wonder why they all moved over here. It's weird how they cycle around and change jobs. You can follow a villager and watch them change jobs as they walk across the map. It's just the craziest thing. Turtle. I have no idea what this is. Jatrophia integria. It costs 1. It costs 2. And I'm just not sure what that is. I've always meant to look it up and I always forget. And so this is just some basic food. And if you had potatoes, I'd buy them. I may buy those eggs. Simply because there's so much here. So we need 4,000. We pretty much met our 1 hour almost, and we still don't have any nomads. I was hoping that we'd get some in. But we have a hospital because they are uneducated. They come with a lot of children, and they always bring an illness, almost always. But we have cows, and we don't want trade animals at this point in time. So we're going to send that off. And we are getting close to where we're beating Gatherer 17, 18, 19, 20. So we've done that one. We'll wait for a couple more people to pop in there. And then we'll do the hunters. So one just popped in, so we'll do 17. I'll be so glad when Mountain Cedar is over in Texas. We're just about there. And then the live oak will pollinate. And then we'll start that one, and then we'll have a little break. We don't need any of those. We've been needing dock workers since we built that area, so let's just fill that in. Looking good. We're getting those question marks. Like those we don't want to fill yet. Those are bakeries. This guy's making bread out of flour. So he made 1,200 bread his first season. So that's good. Any inventory? See, we should be drying mushrooms. Those are good. And we have chicken, but so we don't have potatoes, so we can't really make soup. So we need to get potato seeds. Next time there's a seed person come in, we'll order potatoes. Well, we're just about out our hour. I was hoping we'd get some nomads. Oh, look at that. 41 nomads, and we're going to say yes. Now they'll all go in as laborers, so they'll get those houses built, and they're going to bring an illness. We now are only 89% educated because every one of the nomads is going to be uneducated. And they came straight in, and the first thing they did was get clothing, tools, and then they started working. So, and you're going to see we're going to get a red illness should be popping up within the next couple minutes. But we'll be able to where is that? Go up here, we'll be able to get our 6 missing fishermen, our 3 missing foresters, gatherers, and then 18, 19 hunters. So let's see who else is missing. 1, 2, 3. We didn't want to put those bakers in yet. 2, 2, 9, 4, 5 clerics. 12 of 12 dock workers, 16, 17, 20, 17, 3 or 4 herbalists. We're down to 17. Let's take our workers up to 10. That means we're going to have 5 uneducated builders, so they're not going to build well. They're going to build slow, but that's okay. $11 miners. Oh, there we go. So let's take that down to 1. Now to put our miners back. Now these are blacksmiths, so let's take that down to 1 blacksmith and 1 blacksmith, and 1 will do iron ore and 1 will do tin ore. And then they take furnace fuel. So we need to put in a fuel bundler and a furnace, a fuel refinery. So this guy will make fire bundles, and the fire bundles will make fuel refinery. So that's going to end out our episode today. We fixed our labor problem. We have 12 extra laborers. We've got our builders up to 10. Nothing there that we need. Well, so we'll dismiss him, so we won't have a trader. The last few times we've had a trader up, we can close that. Alrighty. We ended the note with many things fulfilled, and we have a few jobs left, and we'll fix those up next time we come. Looks like butchers. Looks like we needed a blacksmith. Yeah, because they went into over here. Let me double check. That's 1 and 1. And they're not going to be able to make that until there's fire bundles and furnace fuel. And that leaves us with 7 extra laborers. So that's a good place to end the episode. I'll see you next episode on episode 9. Y'all take care. Thank you for watching.